Preceding the reconvening of the 12th Parliament on Monday, Harmon made those statements as he sought to establish that the government is attempting to hijack the Parliament and silence the members on the opposition benches. The opposition leader shared that perspective against the backdrop of Monday being scheduled to address the business of private members of the Assembly, which wasn't necessarily what took place according to him.
What the PPP has done is to ensure that our main businesses be placed on the shelf.
He highlighted that although Monday was set aside to treat with at least 2 no-confidence motions, which were brought against the Ministers of Home Affairs and Health, among other motions brought by the coalition opposition before the Assembly, that wasn't the case.
Instead of these substantive issues being addressed, the Speaker and the PPP have reduced the private members' sitting to receiving written responses to questions that were asked of the ministers by members of the opposition.
Harmon explained to the media fraternity that private members of the Assembly do not include ministers of government, neither the Speaker and Deputy Speaker, nor parliamentary secretaries. He further detailed that in the event the opposition has no business to be addressed at this caucus, it would then turn to government's business, which may need addressing. Harmon condemned the actions meted out to its members of parliament, while lashing out at the government for usurping the time allotted to the specific grouping identified in the standing orders of the National Assembly.
This is what you get when you have a wicked and oppressive tyrant in power. Just a few days ago, President Ali addressing world leaders on the subject of democracy, when he himself is a walking contradiction of what democracy really is.
Meanwhile, the opposition leader asserted that the ruling administration could attempt to hijack the parliament, among other things, but it will not silence the opposition members.
But it will never silence this opposition. Our matters will be addressed in this parliament, and they will answer publicly for the poor governance, poor handling of the economy, and the state of affairs they foisted upon the Guyanese people.
Wendell Badrie for the HGP Nightly News.